What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Gerald from Bank of Gerald here with another video update. Today is Thursday, June the 22nd, 2023. Ladies and gentlemen, this is going to be a very pivotal new platform video. And it's going to be pivotal for a few reasons. It's not going to be your regular new platform video. Anyone that sees this, I'm going to direct you to the to the description below, where we will see a Telegram group for you to be a part of for this specific opportunity. And I have put a video there that really explains the way that I could understand what this is. All right. This is GS Partners. And I want to give a little bit of backstory of how I've been in part of GS Partners. And then I want to share a little bit of back office stuff with you guys. And then I'm going to direct you guys to go see what all that means in this video. And it's not going to go into all the nuts and bolts because there's a whole lot of nuts and there's a whole lot of bolts. But at the very crux of it, this opportunity, I do believe, is going to be our strongest pivot from our strongest platform. Well, that used to be our strongest platform. Most of you know of that as Novatech. Before we get started, I want to remind all of you that I am not a financial advisor. This is not financial advice, and I am not your financial advisor, all right? I'm just a dude on YouTube showing you guys how I am cranking out that crypto in many different platforms, nothing more and nothing less than that. If you like this content, hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. If you want to be updated and notified about everything going on here at BOJ, make sure you hit the notification bell as well. And please, sir, please, ma'am, don't get scammed by the WhatsApp man, because if he gets you, there is absolutely nothing that I can do to help you. That's right. We are talking about GS Partners, ladies and gentlemen. Now, I want to give a little bit of a backstory. GS Partners, before I even started a YouTube channel, before I even really knew what these crypto platforms were, I was involved with GS Partners. There was a company out there called Carrot Bars where it allowed you to pretty much buy gold, all right? Something that I was quite interested in, but not interested enough, just interested enough to get a little foothold and buy a little gold for myself. That opportunity did not end so well, right? I don't have all the details on how it ended, but it led us to GS Partners. Now, GS Partners allowed me at the time to create an account, and this was over 2 years ago. Okay, 2 years ago. Now, when I saw GS Partners starting to resurface in the space, as we all did, those of us that have been in the space for a little while and have been examining other opportunities, you know, I had been telling people, yes, I'm a part of GS Partners, but I haven't done anything. Literally have not done anything. Didn't even, I think I may have had my dad start my account for me. It was very similar story to some of the people that you're going to see in this call that I have posted in my Telegram group. All right. And it's very important. It's very important that you guys watch this video. If you are a part of GS Partners already, if you are looking forward to being in part of GS Partners, if you want more information on what GS Partners is doing, it is very crucial that you get in the Telegram group that I'm leaving the link for below. It is a Team BOJ group, of course, but I'm going to be funneling information in there. Zoom calls, videos, whatever I can find. Y'all know how I get down in my Telegram groups. You know, we're going to try to provide as much value as we can. But back to the story, GS Partners is still around today. And what you will hear on this call is that at the time that I joined, it wasn't ready for a person like me that I am right now, right? But I wasn't that person then. I wasn't this person then, right? I wasn't a person that was able to share it with the masses like I am now. I wasn't a person that has been, called a leader in this space. I wasn't that. I was just a regular network marketer that was looking for different opportunities, and I wasn't very out there like that. But at the end of the day, when we're talking about sustainability and lasting, we're talking about a platform that in years hasn't missed a payment, and it's all on the blockchain. These are things that we have been looking into more frequently as what we're looking to be a part of if we're calling it one of our top platforms. Some of these things are involved in that. So like a Daisy, right? Has a smart contract that pays out. I'm still getting Daisy withdrawals to my Tron wallet now. And I haven't really talked about Daisy that much. So I say that to say this. I do believe that GS Partners has an opportunity to replace any platform that I've ever had at a #1. And there are several reasons why, that because it's so fresh, and I don't want to take a whole lot of time on this video. As we continue to go on this journey, you know, we're going to start talking about more of these things. But I want everyone to watch this video that I'm leaving in the Telegram group below. I think it is extremely important that you watch this before you even decide to make an account, before you even decide to join. Now, of course, some people are going to jump the gun, make an account just to look around. There is so much in the back office, all right? So here's what we're going to do. I'm going to let you guys know right now, I am a person that puts skin in the game before I start talking about things. And I had a little skin in the game before in this, but I didn't really understand how to get things rolling and going. So as you'll see when I go to my back office here, that I purchased packages that I actually just got rolling today. And I purchased these packages actually a couple weeks back. All right. I had decided that GS Partners was going to be something that I was going to add to my docket, but I didn't know exactly how I wanted to do it, if that makes sense, right? I didn't know exactly how I wanted to share it. I didn't know exactly, you know, much information about this or how it worked. I was just kind of flying by the seat of my pants trying to figure this out, right? And this is my back office, right? So I have access to the presentation, GS Partners presentation, product explanation, all of that stuff is back here. But before I start diving into those, and I'm going to do those in separate videos, I really want to actually, I mean, I guess we could take a look at it just to see, you know, what's going on back here. They have different languages here. GS Partners, I believe, is going to be one of those platforms that we're talking about for a long time. Now, only time can tell, and time has already told. To be honest with you, it has already been proving itself. All right. To be honest with you, it's been doing its thing. It's been paying out at an extremely high level. Right. And I haven't received my own personal payment from this system, but my experience with this has been extremely robust. Extremely robust. All right. Now, GS Partners, I'm gonna stop this share here, and I'm gonna go into this little presentation slide. GS Partners Global is a marketing hub connecting communities to multiple sectors and industry opportunities. All right. The AI technology sector is currently worth $1 trillion. The Forex market with an average daily trading volume of 5.3 trillion. Real estate with a global value of 382 billion. All right. This platform is going to give us an opportunity to be a part of all of those different things. They use top-rated and industry-tested blockchain and AI technology to create a safe and secure interconnected marketing hub. Now, all of these are details that talk about the company and what you can be involved in. Like, you'll see things like fintech, forex, renewable energy solutions, nutraceuticals and supplements, online gaming and gamification, global real estate. All of these things GS Partners has a bit of a foothold in. All right. And it's one of the most amazing things. They even have a metaverse, ladies and gentlemen. And they talk a little bit more about that on the video that is shown. They have partnerships with some big banks. They pretty much are the bank, ladies and gentlemen. And I'll learn more about how these different banks work. But it was mentioned by Michael Dalco, who you'll hear that name a lot as far as GS Partners is concerned. He's one of the top earners in the program. And listen, he's sharing it. He's showing everyone. I mean, in the video that I saw that you guys will be able to see, he's got over 600 grand just sitting in his wallet on this platform. Right? It's its own live wallet as well. Pretty amazing. They have the team here. Great. They talk about their weekly plan. So they have different opportunities for us. They have weekly payback programs. They have monthly payback programs. They have AI managed meta portfolios and discounts and bonuses on supplements and gaming, which is pretty cool. I haven't dove into those. We really are looking at the weekly payback program rewards and the monthly payback program rewards as something that we really want to take advantage of. Now, when you go into the back office, you're going to see certain things, right? And I'm not going to try to explain all of this because I don't quite understand all the way, but I know how to navigate it in the back office. We'll talk about that as well. But the golden key, it says 9 opportunities. You got the Terra, light, water, wind, nature, fire, heart, space, and prana, all having their own different meta certificate price. Okay. So you have all these different choices. The price of one choice can have a potential payout of something exponential. Of course, they're not telling you how much time in this graphic right here, but we'll talk about that as we continue to go. It says increase your weekly payback programs by simply increasing your blockfolio programs. More blockfolios, more paybacks. All right. So as we get into the presentation, you'll see, and I know it's kind of hard to see right here, but your back office is going to show this. Fintech, meta portfolio, real estate, renewable, supplements, gaming, all right here. All right. We have a potential max potential payout for this, buying a certificate for $1,000. All right. Once you load this, and you'll learn what loading is in a second because I'm going to talk about it. That's one of the lessons that I learned in this platform as I went on, which was how to load. But you've got so many different options here. You have anywhere from 2.5% weekly paybacks, 3.5, and all of these things, as you buy more of them, are just added to what you're earning in the first one. So when you get your first certificate, $1,000, right? 2.5 to 22% weekly payback. Now listen, some of you may be like, well, how is it such big of that? How can it be that big of a range? Now, something that was mentioned in this video is that it's hard to tell people, well, how much does it pay weekly? How much does it pay monthly? What is the payout on this? And to be quite honest, this is why it's hard to tell. Because once you get that certificate, right, it's a 52-week program. The price is, this is just an example of one. It's $1,000, 2.5% to 22%. You start receiving our weekly payback programs and your blockfolio payback programs. Now, once you load this, you then have to unlock, with more crypto, of course, the different payback levels. Just earning the certificate alone or just owning it is not going to start generating the payments. But when you start and you load your meta portfolio, see right here where it says meta portfolio, right there, meta portfolio, you can load that one with $1,000. And that's an 18-month program paying you 2.5% weekly. Then you can say, well, I want to also earn 3.5. So what's 3.5 plus 2.5? We get our handy dandy calculators out and we do some calculator math. You know, you don't have to be the smartest person in the room to understand this. 2.5 plus 3.5 is 6%. So now we're talking about 6% a week, just based on what you did, right? This is your own passive stuff, okay? Now we're talking about fintech. So we load fintech, all right? Now that monthly payback, no, I'm sorry. It looks like the monthly payback is 1.5 added. So maybe we should look into the back office, but this is what it essentially is doing. And all of these are going to be different. So let me just go and see if I can look into the back office, right? Because bear with me, I'm still trying to understand this too. But for those of you that are still watching it, I do believe that this is going to be worth understanding as we go on, all right? So let me get into my back office here. All right. This just shows up every time I click out of it. This is my dashboard, right? Very easy to deposit into the system. They take all different types of coins from USDT, ERC20, ETH, TRC20 here. And of course, they're all put up by how much I have in them. BNB, BEP20, Bitcoin, USDT, BEP20, USDC, ERC20, BNB, Tron. They have all this here, right? So when I go to elemental certificates, right? And I go to my certificates, we're just going to talk about what I've decided to do, right? I have a current number of certificates. Now, I do believe during this time there are promotions, and I don't know all the promotions by heart right now, but I know that today when I bought just one of these water certificates for $1,000, it seems to be I was gifted another one. All right, so little buy one get one free action, right? But let's just use this same example that we saw in the presentation slides, right? So I decided to go ahead and buy this $1,000. If you go to purchase here, you can see that the price of it is $1,000. Max potential payout is 61,290 USDT, right? You can view the details and see, okay? This is a part of the slides that they showed you in the back. So when you get when you load that $1,000, when you already buy the certificate, you then have to load another $1,000 to get this fintech, or the renewables is 1,000, or the real estate is 1,000, or the meta portfolio is 1,000, right? So they all have their different terms. So you have the 1.5% here for 24 months monthly payback program on load, right? So you're going to get 1.5% per month for 24 months. Now you might say, oh, that ain't that much. That's not doing too much. Okay. So if you want to earn more, you could stay right here in this same certificate. If you moved over to renewables, right, you're going to get 1.5% a month for 30 months. So on top of this 1.5, you're going to get another 1.5 per month. So that puts us at to 3% per month, right? Monthly payback. So then you're saying, okay, well, that's 3% a month. That's not bad. You know, that's getting to where it's starting to compete with the other things that we might be a part of if we were on the very, very low scale of things, right? Now, I want to mention that at the end of this term, your bonus and your load are released at the end of a term, all right? So you're going to get a bonus of $3,500 released to you at the end of this 24 months. Now, I know it could be hard to see that far ahead, right? It could be. But you're able to earn on this for that much time. You're going to get the load back and you're going to get that back. So let's talk about another step up, right? So if you decide to get another $1,000 load in this same certificate, we're going to add 1.5% to the others. So that's 1.5, 1.5, 1.5. That's putting us at what? 4.5% a month, right? Not too shabby for 36 months. First one is 24, second one was 30, this one's 36. Now, if you were to get all four of these, the dynamic program, this is a different type of thing, right? You do load 1,000 for the meta portfolio, but it has its own separate program. It's an 18-month quarterly payback program. And then, of course, you can read more information about that after. Supplements, you know, bonus released at the end of Blockfolio period. For more information, you can go here, right? The gaming part. So this part may not be even available right now to get. But every one of these has one. So for the smaller packages, right, for $100 packages, this $100 here, right, the max potential payout $6,129. Okay. If we get into view these details, we'll come in here and see. We're talking about a monthly buyback, a payback program. 1.5, 1.5, 1.5, 1.5 quarterly payback program here. All right. So with that being said, you can continue to add on to the percentage of this. And of course, they always say, well, what bank is going to do this for you? All right. That's one of the that's one of the cool things about being in this space in general. Right. But I want to go to my certificates just really quickly, right? And if I'm looking back here, now this is the light certificate, right? This is the one that I have right now at the 250 level. Now you will see a option that says load now. You also see that I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of these loaded, okay? So I'm going to be getting what looks like 5% a week, 4% a week, 3.5% a week, 2.5% a week, and 3.3% a week, right? For a total weekly payback on the certificate of 18%. It tells me when my next reward is going to be the 29th of June at the certain time, and that's just for fintech. If I click on renewables, does it show me that? Maybe not. Anyway, if I go down, this one says, okay, 5% per week because I only have fintech loaded up, all right? If I wanted to load the others, I click on load now, make sure that I have enough USDT or Bitcoin or whatever it is that I want to deposit, ETH, all these different options here, BNB, PAX-G, if you got that gold standard bank IPO, if you got all that stuff, if you got any of that stuff, right? So when you're here, you can see, hey, you can load it. You can also have a promotional load bonus here that you can also load as well. There's so much that's going on in here, but what we're really talking about is the opportunity to earn passively off of these certificates, right? And I have many different certificates. So without me going too far, I wanted to show you guys here. I do have 8 certificates. It says my currently weekly payback potential in respective currencies looks like 162.75 USDT right now. Current price exchange for all my certificates, 1,350. Load to date, 4,500 USDT. So that's how much I've invested so far. And then it's telling me current value, with current value in total, current balance value held. So I guess these are the different currencies that I can earn in. I'm still learning. I'm still learning. But the sense of this is, of course, you get your certificate and then you have to load it. So say, for example, right, you just wanted the basic package, $100 certificate, right? Once you get that $100 certificate, you will see none of these loaded up, kind of like this, right? It will have nothing. You see your weekly payback on this certificate is 0, right? You have to start filling them out. You have to start loading them. Each load will tell you how much it is. And what I did to easily do it is I pick my currency. I'd say TRC20 and I click max, right? The max that I can get to fully unlock the promotional load balance, of course, would be 200. And if I was doing the main load for the first time, it would say 100. So there's so much going on with this. I haven't even really, struck the surface with this yet. And guys, I've been a part of this. I wish I could find where it tells me exactly when I joined this. I wonder if it'll tell me on the dashboard the date that I actually got involved. I did renew my membership for 12 months. So as you can see, you are active for 360 days, 6 hours, 59 minutes. You do have to get your membership before you can really start diving deep into this. And it'll show you what that membership will cost you when you get, I think it says 33 USDT is for 1 month. So I'm guessing 12 months times 33. We can do that. 33 times 12 would be 396 bucks. So when I got involved, I put in like 5,000. I went ahead and upgraded my membership and we got that handled. You get a referral link. You get user reports, commissions, Blockstar pools. There are different pools here. A few different pools, ladies and gentlemen, and they have all the explanations in the back office. I'm extremely impressed with the software that is running this stuff. The live wallet that we have access to here is pretty amazing. And I'm going to be seeing what kind of securities we have set up as well. But they have a whole lot of stuff going on here, a whole lot of stuff that has been here for all the different years that they have had different incentives and things going on. The main thing that we are focused on right now here at BOJ is these elemental certificates. I want to make sure that it is extremely clear. We're talking about elemental certificates. We're talking about the purchase of these elemental certificates, which is what we did. It is very easy, but you do have to make your deposit into your wallet first. I don't know why I keep clicking on home, and it's going to bring me here, of course. But if you go to your dashboard, one of the first things you'll see is you'll see deposit now. And you can literally make a deposit with any of one of these coins, whether it be Bitcoin, and as soon as it gets you in, this is a static address, ladies and gentlemen. This is to your wallet, and you can generate a new address if that's what you want to do. That's what you want to do. You can do that. It took seconds for my USDT TRC to be in the system, and then of course from that point, I was able to go and purchase my certificates. And then when I go to my certificates, I am then able to load them by clicking on load. So for example, for this one that has none of the different options set up, okay? What I would do if I had enough USD TRC in here, I could go ahead and max out, and maybe I can do just enough. Maybe I can do just enough to, I don't know if it'll allow me to load this 40 since I have 41. But once you have it fully load, then you will unlock the main load of 875. Still learning about what this stuff will mean, and it'll take time to figure it out. We got 52 weeks of weekly paybacks, all right? But all you gotta do is have it in there. You can max it out. It'll be 250 to fully load it. You're good to go. I'm gonna see if this partial load will work just for giggles, and we'll see. It did take that 40, so what it should do is refresh the page, and pretty soon it should show that it would be 40 out of 250, and it wouldn't be fully loaded per se, but of course 2.7% is already showing up there as to how much I have contributed to it so far. Pretty cool stuff, pretty robust system. I think when people see that's already updated at 16%, it's got a little ways to go. But I do believe as people will start to see this and they start learning what this is, and they use some of the materials that I will be dropping in the Telegram group, okay? I want to make sure that everybody knows the Telegram groups are going to be the places that I drop this information when I'm not on camera. The reason why I'm getting this out to you guys right now before I even have a full understanding of everything that's going on is because I want those that have the time to dive into the information and get a full understanding. Those of you that don't, we'll just learn together. You know, I'm cool with that. We are transitioning. A lot of the leaders that you see or saw in Novatech, they're going to be transitioning to GS Partners. I'm telling you guys this right now. This is going to be, as we treated Novatech as our core, and yes, we diversify into many things, but Novatech was one of my core platforms. As we all know, it was like my #1 platform every time I did a #1 video. Okay, and the belief that the leaders have in Novatech is the same type of belief that the leaders had in GS Partners. And I will say this, I'll even backtrack that to say, I don't know that it's the same. They may like this more than they like Novatech. All right. Everything on here is on the blockchain. It's not humans controlling payments. It's the blockchain. All right. It's the kind of stuff that we love DeFi for. Right. The ability to move like this in a space that honors our movement. Right. It moves. We move quick. It moves quick. Right. So we're going to be learning more and more about this as we go. But I definitely wanted to get this video out to anyone that is interested to let you know. Yes, BOJ is in GS Partners. There's a lot of stuff going on. There's a fast start bonus for those of you that get running quickly and get the information quickly and you start to share and you're running. Listen, this is something that is going to reward. I've seen it reward in the video that I have in my Telegram group. Listen, y'all got to get in there if you're interested. I'm going to say it over and over and over in every GS Partners video that I do, especially in the beginning because I'm still learning. But I am willing to put my money where my mouth is, and I am willing to share it with the world. So you guys just got to pay attention to the different stuff that we have posted up here in the Telegram group so we can stay well informed. I'm going to do the best that I can to make sure that that information is in there. And I'm going to let that be it for this today. Just wanted to let people know we are in it. We're not going to try to do a whole drawn out presentation tonight, but there are presentations available. I will be dropping them in the Telegram group. I do believe this has the potential on a real scale to really be one of those platforms that can take the place of a legacy platform like Novatech was supposed to be for us. We don't know the future. We can't tell the future. And I sure as heck ain't making no guarantees because we know the space. But at the end of the day, this is something that has been around for years and years and years. And I know this because I was in it. I had an account already. This account that I was moving around in, I had this account for 2 years, had done nothing, had been in the space, been told about Lydian World and all this stuff. And I'm just like, I don't get it. Some of y'all don't even know what it is because I don't know what it is. But it has been continuously moving and cranking. And I'm excited that some of the leaders are involved in it as well, because another thing that's going to do is going to give us a whole lot of third-party credibility, one, but we're going to get some amazing materials to help others understand what this is, right? We're going to have amazing leaders to help bridge the gap between those that really don't know what this is, like myself, as we continue to press forward, to those that are the experienced ones and want to see a little bit more about the blockchain and the metaverse and the things that are over most of the people's heads, all right? It's got something for everybody at every stage, and I'm so excited about it. So make sure you get in the Telegram group. Start off by watching that video. Don't even sign up. I know it's been in the description of my videos for a while, but don't even sign up until you go watch that video, all right? Get an understanding from a very basic level what this is. Learn how to maneuver it the best you can. If it's something you're interested in, great. If you're not, then just bear with me as I continue to talk about it as it continues to pay. Because y'all know how I get down. If it's still paying, then we're still talking about it. So, and then of course, if everything, if somehow fails, if it goes away, we're going to talk about it as well. But I'm excited about what this can do. I'm excited to share it with you guys. I wanted to make sure I got this out before I got busy this weekend, because there's no guarantee that I'm going to be able to get a video done this weekend. And I wanted to make sure that everyone had enough time to make a decision, go get the materials, get in the Telegram group, be a part of what information is being shared, get an account, search the back office if you want, do whatever you want. But I want to make sure that everyone understood that I am in this, and I am now going to be talking about it to the best of my ability. I'm not an official presentation person with GS Partners. I'm not on support. I haven't even reached a rank at all in 2 years. But I'm excited about the future in it. And for those of us that have been looking for a platform that we can really pivot to, I believe that this is going to be one that I have chosen, one of the many. Y'all know how I get down, but it's going to be one of the many that we talk about in a hopefully a positive light, because it's doing positive things. With that being said, put your 2FA on all the platforms that will allow you and all your wallets, because crypto is indeed the wild, wild west, y'all. And if you ain't strapped, you're bound to get hacked. All right, ask me how I know. It's not very fun at all. If you like this content, go ahead and hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. If you want to be updated and notified about everything going on here at BOJ, make sure you hit the notification bell as well. And please, sir, please, ma'am, don't get scammed by the WhatsApp, man, because if you get you, there's absolutely nothing I can do to help you. So stay diligent and vigilant in this space and in the comment section. I will see y'all in the next one. This is GS Partners. If you can't tell, I'm extremely excited about what's going on. And yes, I may not know everything today, but as we continue to learn about what's going on, we're going to continue to earn while we learn. And boy, I'm excited about that. I'll see y'all in the next one. Peace out.